Hi.
Hello. We just had to fucking wrangle. Wait, was that the right word?
Wrangle, wrestle, sure, whichever.
A child.
Yeah. Yeah. We literally.
Out of the room.
We had to force the baby out of the room again today because, we have to get shit done.
It is kind of late today, though.
It's 11:53 at night.
Yeah.
And we're just starting. But also, there's, a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of people
my brother's
here.
friends are here. Our friend is here.
Oh, yeah. I don't know
Witty.
if you want to come in the camera.
Right.
Can I come on the camera?
We have an audience.
We have a live studio audience.
Hi. I don't know if I'm, in the camera.
You
I
definitely
think you
are because
it, reaches pretty far.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not a mom.
I'm not a mom, but I support them.
Yes.
For the hot moms.
We love the hot MILFs.
Right.
Yes! She knows.
She's like a sign over there.
I heart MILFs!
Right, I'm over here.
But yeah, so if you want to do the honors.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Rach.
And this is...
A Young MILF podcast.
Yeah.
Woo! And
Studio
today...
Audience. Studio audience, where are you?
I'm hot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm making a playlist right now.
It's okay, you're busy, it's fine. Today we have some drinky drinks.
Yes.
Yeah. We have Angry Orchards today.
Angry Orchard crisp apple.
Courtesy of Johnny.
Yes.
She surprised me.
Yeah. I figured we need a little drink today.
Yeah,
we
we
did get
did.
lit yesterday.
We did. So yeah, we're gonna pop these open today.
If you got some, pop it open. I don't know, drink
Wait,
your coffee.
Pause. Pop what open? She said if you got something,
If
pop
you got it,
open.
pop it.
Pop it. Pop it, lock it, polka dot it.
I wish I had, the live studio audience, buttons.
Right?
Like a sitcom.
Yeah. Yeah, with, all the noises.
Wait. Now it's squirting noises.
Oh!
Squirting for sure. I'm sorry.
That probably sounds crazy
I
on
spilled
the
a
mic.
little bit, I'm sorry.
I love the little, first.
No, literally, farted. A little queef.
It's squeaking and squirting or popping things. I don't know what's going on right now.
Alright,
Let's cheers to that.
cheers to that. Cheers to squirting, popping, and... What are we doing?
Popping, locking, and queefing. I can't. My heart hurts.
Wow, this is so good. Oh.
It is. I'm sorry. I can't. It is really good though.
So good.
I can't. I'm literally gonna start crying. Okay.
It's gonna start getting hot in here.
Bro, every time, especially when we drink, because then it's I just start feeling it in my face and then my body starts getting warm.
If there was buzz balls, I was getting them. Just believe.
Wait,
next time.
Did you drink I didn't drink the one you got me last night.
I think I literally left it there. I went to go take it out the fridge. I took it out the fridge. Then we started dancing again. So then I put it down. I was like, fuck, I gotta dance.
Last night we literally danced all night.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
DJ Johnny.
Yes. She was
You
playing
know,
all the throwbacks, all the hits.
The bangers.
Yeah.
Back to back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
We were just dancing for 2 hours straight, bro.
Chris Brown,
Basically
Neo.
the club.
Yes! See, if they
club.
played all those songs just like how you did at the club, I would have a blast.
I would go every day.
Right?
I would live there. That would be me. In the club. We all fam. Oh, we took the kids trick-or-treating yesterday.
We did! We actually just posted some pictures on our Instagram and one on our TikTok if you go back and look at those. They look so cute.
I love how just beautiful they are.
Bro, they look kids. Like siblings, first of all. And it's kind of crazy.
We did a good job.
We did do a good job. Beautiful babies.
Right.
Listen, beautiful people make beautiful babies, but not us bragging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm allowed to brag. Fuck it. I pushed that baby out my coochie.
I made you.
Right. You know what's funny? I actually remember when Romy was a baby and you'd be here. You'd say a couple times I made you. I literally have that in my head. Yeah.
That sounds like me. I don't remember doing that, but I
literally remember, and I'd be like, oh. And it was before I was even with child.
No, literally. It's weird seeing your kid, even as they grow older. You're like,
Bro.
You formed inside of me. Like, even today, I was, we were driving around, and I pointed at this one place. I was like, that's where I saw Romeo for the first time, and, like, in my stomach.
Wow.
Like,
yeah.
I remember that, and then, like, now it's like, where did the time go? Like, we just posted it, or you just posted a TikTok.
Yeah. I said something like, you know, people say that time flies by when you have kids, but we didn't know that they meant this fast. And, like, it's very true. Romeo looks like he's 8.
He's a grown boy. Grown. I swear he has a mustache sometimes. You ever see, like, his little shadow?
Low-key, I mean...
Is that a mustache?
Like, I think it's just, like, normal hair, because Callie actually has, like, little fuzzies. And I'm like, aw, that's cute. Same with, like, her eyebrows, too. Because I know when I was little, like, even, like, toddler going into, like, a kid, like, I had a unibrow starting to form up until I was, like, 13. I finally, like, begged my mom to get it waxed because it was bad. Like, if I let these grow out... Callie's with Keenan right now, and she's just not having it.
Right. Had to kick the baby out the room again.
Yeah. So today, we're going to be touching base on mom shaming, and pretty much a trend that's been going on around TikTok for a little while now.
I mean, it's always been a thing, to be honest, but I think recently there's, like, a trend that's going on, or some video that was posted that is, like, allowing for other videos to be posted about this thing. It's just, we'll get into it. Just
yeah.
go.
I
just
think...
go. Just do it. Fuck. Can't speak.
That's me, literally every time. I think this specific trend came about because I feel as though TikTok has allowed mothers or parents of children to be very open with their audience on TikTok, or just the world even, because, I mean, TikTok is, like, global.
Yeah.
So it's, like, I think TikTok has become such a safe space for parents and moms to talk about real-life problems that don't get talked about enough, or because they get judged out in the real world, or whatever it may be. Like, I just think that, I don't know, that's why I like TikTok a lot for that reason, because I'm like, wow, like, moms feel safe because there is a community here. So, yeah. Basically, the TikTok trend that they were Callie's distracting me, like, I can't.
I hear everything in my head right now.
Bro. She's been crying for, like, 20 minutes. Hopefully Widow's able to just, like...
I know, I'm hoping Widow pulls through.
I hear her saying, Callie, come here.
She's trying. I want to start doing cartwheels. Like, I'd be like, look at this.
I know. Like, wait, no, I'm not gonna lie. When you said that earlier...
the worm.
She's like, no, TT, no! And you're just, like, doing the worm through the living room. That would be funny as fuck.
You ever see, like, the Fergie video? She's doing, like, cartwheels on stage with Michael.
She's like, whoa! Whoa! That's you. I'm literally gonna pee myself. Carla's like, no, TT! You're just, like, doing the worm. Whoa!
No, I can't breathe.
Fergie's that girl. Still love her though.
Shut up, Fergie Ferg. I'm just imagining her flipping around right now.
I know. Like, why, girl? Why? It also wasn't
what
like
made you do that?
They said it was like 8 a.m. on the news channel. Like, girl, why are you flipping through the fucking stage singing?
What song was that for? Like, what called for that?
Right. What went? Whoa. I don't know what song that is. Oh my god.
Oh my god. What were we even talking about?
I don't know. I think we were trying to talk about the TikTok.
Oh my goodness. Oh fuck. How did we get here?
I don't know. I don't even know how we're here right now.
Right.
Oh god.
I just need to breathe.
We're going to be talking about the 17 diapers trend on TikTok, and I'm sure a lot of you mamas have heard about it, but if you haven't, all in all, it all started with this one woman who was talking about how she counted up 17 dirty diapers that she left around her house during the day. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, I flicked the thing. Right, she left like 17 dirty diapers around her house during the day, and like she like posted to TikTok cleaning them up, I guess, at the end of the day, and like putting them in a bag, and then people were shaming her all through her comment section. Just, it was so negative. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, that's nasty.
People
like,
were like, how are you?
Job.
Yeah, how are you recording a video but you don't have time to like clean up the diapers? And it's like,
right. It's like a video was one thing, bro. Motherhood is another.
Yeah.
Like, you need to understand that. Like, they're only seeing, what was it, maybe 30 seconds of a video on their phone. But that's a whole day in her hands that she's trying to, gather herself together. She probably wanted other moms to feel better about themselves, too. Because she's probably like, I'm probably not alone in this. But yet, she got all this backlash from it. And we talked about this on our last episode, but judgment from other moms, it's kind of selfish in my eyes, You're not even thinking about others at this point. You're really thinking about yourself, and you're thinking about how you do things, how it's your ways, but you're not even being open-minded enough to even care that maybe somebody's going through something, or this is just how they do things. And it's not like she showed herself cleaning it up. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like her house was, like, trash. Like, I mean, I don't know. I didn't see her whole entire house, but it's like, for the most part, she's taking care of what she has to take care of, and that's all that matters in whatever way that she has to do.
I don't know. Honestly, a lot of the hate comments were other mothers, which is crazy. Because, like you were just talking about, like, yes, you can live your life a certain way, but someone else, they're living a whole different life.
Are you not even, like, considering postpartum even?
Right. Like,
postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, anything? Like, you're not even taking that into consideration. You're truly just being selfish and thinking about yourself and how you're probably like, oh, I would never do that. Girl, she's not you.
Right.
You're not her.
Right.
Those diapers were still folded up and placed, maybe not in the trash can, but places, and she still cleaned it up. It's like her babies are fed. Her babies have clean diapers on.
Right.
That's what fucking matters, too.
Right.
These babies aren't sitting in their dirty-ass diapers, which, unfortunately, I've heard some very disgusting stories of babies being left in dirty diapers. I've heard, like, these criminal cases and whatever. It's crazy. But, these babies are being taken care of, regardless.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, as mothers, there needs to be community.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there is. But there seems to be some moms out there who don't really pay attention to other moms or take into consideration what they're going through.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's fair, because all moms are moms. Mm-hmm. Like, we're all experiencing motherhood, whether it's for the first time, second time, third time, whatever it may be. Even if you have 10 kids, motherhood is motherhood. Postpartum is postpartum. That's just what it is.
Right.
So,
and it's, honestly, it's so common. 1 in 2 women have postpartum symptoms, or, like, we talked about it before, there's different stages of postpartum. There's the baby blues, there's postpartum depression, and there's postpartum psychosis, or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Postpartum rage, even.
Right. Like, you don't know someone else's situation. What if they're so fucking tired because they're exhausted, because they're up throughout the night, because one kid doesn't want to sleep and the other one's fast asleep, and then one of them wakes up in the morning, and then they have to take care of a child after they haven't slept all day. Like, you don't know what anybody's going through. Like, I remember, like, postpartum, bro, I was so fucking tired. Mm-hmm. Like, I would fall asleep constantly. Like, I don't think there was a stage in my life where I had 17 diapers laying around the house, but I think other women are doing it now, where they're comparing their version of what they were going through to the 17 diapers.
Exactly.
We had other things going on. There definitely were times that I had diapers just laying around, because I'm like, bro, I'm tired. Mm-hmm. I just want to sit down. I want to lay down. My feet hurt. My legs hurt. I don't feel okay in my mind. That was, like, a big thing for me. Like, existing, like, was so hard. Even though it's, like, the thing that we naturally do is exist. It was just so difficult to
come to terms that this was your new normal.
Yeah, and like, I just felt like I didn't know myself is really what it was. The disconnect was insane. Mm-hmm. So just doing the simplest things, like brushing my hair, like not staying in my pajamas all day, like, if someone else came into my house and saw me, they were like, girl, are you okay? Like, there was points I was going to Romeo's doctor's appointments, and the doctor would ask me if I was okay.
Yeah.
Like, you're here to see my child, and you're looking at me and being like, are you good?
Yeah.
That was my version of that. Mm-hmm. Because I've seen the moms who were all put together and, get right back in the gym and, going back to work and whatever. And, like, that's amazing. And I love that for you. And I wish it was like that for everybody. But it's not. Mm-mm. That's what it is. Like, I'm me, you're you, she's her. Like, none of us are experiencing the exact same things or thinking the exact same things or even parent the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's doing their own thing. But
Yeah.
you don't think that she thinks that's not okay? Like,
Right.
that there's so many diapers laying around her crib.
She probably walks around her house all day and just looks at it. Probably. And thinks about it.
Right.
And it probably bothers her. But she has other things to focus on right now.
Right.
Like, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Or maybe she doesn't. Maybe she just can't even bring herself to touch the diapers and throw them away. And that's okay too. You know? That's all it has to be. It does not be more than that. She still is able to pick those diapers up and throw them away. And I think how you said other women are comparing their experience of postpartum, of motherhood, to the 17 dirty diapers. For example, I'm reading through comments of these other women who did the trend. And a lot of women are talking about their experience with, like, postpartum rage, postpartum depression, and the things that they went through. I found this one comment. She said, I used to rock my daughter at about 8 to 9 months and just scream, please go to sleep. My poor baby, I did it all alone. It's so sad because when mothers experience this kind of thing, it's like you feel the guilt, too, that comes with it. And then you just feel bad for yourself, for your baby. But at the same time, like, you're still able to pull yourself through and take care of your child, but yet it's like you still feel that guilt.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that doesn't really leave. I mean, I know for myself, if I can compare something to the 17 diapers, it would probably be like the postpartum anxiety that I experienced with Callie. I had anxiety on my life, but when I had her, it like shifted in a way that was like, it really affected me. Like, I literally barely left the house without her for a while because I thought that if I left and somebody else was taking care of her, something was going to happen to her. That's something that literally could not leave my mind. When I did have to leave the house without her, I would cry and I would have like panic attacks and I would shake, and then I would always have to come back to her, and it would make me feel so bad. I'd be like, what's wrong with me? I literally thought there was something wrong with me, but it was just me wanting to be there for her so bad that it messed with my mental. Because I literally thought that if it wasn't me, it wasn't going to be nobody else.
Yeah.
That's how it was for me for a long time. And so every mother has their own experience with this kind of thing. So many. There's this one lady who said, I feel this. I pushed my son and yelled at him, but he was just a baby. I feel so horrible when I think about it. He just wants to be loved. It's deep. It's very deep. Postpartum rage is something I wish not even on my worst enemy. Look at this. Reading these comments make me feel, oh, don't make me feel alone. I'm a first-time mom, and I didn't know what I was experiencing back then. I thought I was the worst mom, and I thought that she deserved better.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's a big thing. I think a lot of us can circle back to feeling like, I feel like my baby could have a better mother.
Yes.
Like, that's something that I definitely had thought too. On the days where, even regardless of the anxiety that I felt, when it got to the point where I was okay with leaving her, sometimes I'd get to the point where, like, I'd be like, I need to leave. And then I'd be like, I shouldn't be feeling this way. That was, like, it shifted again for me. I'd be like, I need to get out the house. Or I need her to go to her Mimi's house. I need my mom to watch her. Like, I can't deal with this right now.
Yeah.
And I felt fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like, even just for me wanting alone time.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck, I'm a badass mom. I hate this.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. I really just needed a break.
Yeah.
I really did just need my alone time, and that was okay, but I didn't know that. And I honestly still feel it to this day. My baby's almost 3, and I still be feeling like, oh, I feel bad that I feel like I need to be away from her sometimes. Yeah, I mean, so many women cover so many things. I just really do love how far this trend has gone, because, like I said, it really has built community, and I think TikTok is a really great place for that, because so many moms are able to read through comments and see that other women are going through similar things that they're going through. Camera stopped.
Yeah. We missed a whole
good part.
Did that light turn off? Was that ever on?
No. We're dumb.
We've been talking forever.
Well, we're just gonna look brighter in half the thing.
Right.
I hate that. We just missed like a whole segment.
We got into it. I was gonna read this girl's caption on her video because it kind of sums up what we were talking about. this girl, in her version of the 17 dirty diapers, she said, "What does 17 dirty diapers symbolize for you? Postpartum me is the scariest version of myself. It's dark and isolating, yet you're supposed to be happy and overjoyed. Things like this need to be discussed and normalized. But we also need people in our lives to call it out and say, hey, this isn't normal. Let me help you / get you help."
Yeah.
But even if you are okay, that is okay.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some people might look at it and be like, oh, I think she needs help.
Mm-hmm.
You might just be living your life and doing what is good for you, you know? Like, even if that is leaving 17 dirty diapers around the house, you're okay. You're okay. If you think you're okay, that's okay. And if you think you're not, that's okay too.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think as someone who's around someone who might be going through something, I think always bringing up just the conversation of like, hey, like, how are you? And not just like any like, oh, I'm good, like,
no.
Oh, baby's fine. Like, no, tell me how you really feel.
Right.
Like, let's talk about it.
Like, are you actually okay?
Yeah, because it's like everyone talks about it. It's you can't really always tell people how you actually feel because of the fear of being judged, or you know that they're gonna judge you, or maybe they won't. It's just like you're in your own head because you're also just going through it and you're like, I don't know this is socially acceptable, or like you know, like acceptable and I can't speak. God. Acceptable in general. That threw me off so bad that the video didn't record.
Bro,
I'm like, I don't
know.
even know what we're talking
and then we had
about.
to change the batteries to the camera.
Yeah. God, let me drink some.
My drink's all the way over there. I think it really is all about community and motherhood, and it lost me. No, I lost it. Why did I say you lost me? like the thoughts trying to find me.
Like, Rachel.
Rachel, are you there?
Rachel.
That's what Callie calls me. If you didn't know that.
Yeah, she would be like, Rachel. Callie, what's your name? Rachel.
Right? No, what you mean? It's not your name.
Yeah, I mean, I think even if you are someone who doesn't have a kid and you're just like, you know, you notice some things and like, I don't think anyone purposely like leaves the house looking a mess or like, you know, or like stays away from social settings or like, you know, I think there's always a reason behind that. Maybe there's not. Maybe they just completely just don't even want any part in it. But I think it's important just to reach out and be like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Like,
like how are you doing? Yeah.
Because you might just give someone space to talk about the shit that they're going through. You know, maybe they don't have someone at home. They don't have someone who's close to them. Like, I think another really cool thing that we have, like, through social media is, like, close friends. You know how many people are just telling everyone what's going on in their lives, like, and they feel free to do it and to talk about it openly. And in close friends, you get to choose who sees it. Now, when you post for the world, that's when you kind of open up that door for anyone to see it, and that's kind of when like the haters kind of creep in.
Yes,
like, they will trickle in. I love seeing people, you know, defend the person in the video, like sticking up for them. Like, you don't know what's going on. I am constantly doing that. I literally, even from the podcast page, you will probably see my comment under some stuff if you follow us, like, oh, she definitely was clapping back, because I will clap back, because you're not, you don't know shit, like, and it'd be like men in there speaking. I'm like, what?
Stop that. Grab the lips.
Right. No. Staple them. No.
Staple them.
Never again.
Right.
Why is your mouth open? Like,
Literally.
why are you typing? Delete.
Personally, can I just say, I don't think men have anything to say.
No.
Nothing. Why are you even speaking?
Mumble?
Like,
don't do that.
Don't even whisper.
Like, don't even look.
Don't even get a syllable out, like, at all. Because, truly, you have no reason to be speaking on this kind of stuff. Because you truly don't know. You just don't know, and you will never know. You'll never understand. You'll only be able to understand if you are able to have an open mindset. Because that's the only way. And I feel like every man has to, like... This is gonna get me going, because I'm not gonna lie, with what's going on right now, because I'm here to protect my reproductive rights, my women's rights, everything, all of that, and it bothers the fuck out of me that they think that they're able to do anything about that, and it's crazy. I don't want to get political. I don't like it.
I don't like politics either.
Me neither.
But I don't think it's a political conversation.
No.
Why is my vagina in the courtroom?
Like, this is about my fucking body here, and you as men are thinking that you're gonna be able to control us? No.
I hate
Fuck
that shit.
I just had to bring it up because it was on my mind, and yeah. So, because we're talking about men.
No,
and
yeah,
their opinions.
I don't think a man should have a damn thing to say about a woman. Regardless, I'm gonna be honest. Don't even speak. But
right,
don't do that.
I know.
I just don't understand. Like, for example, the other day I saw a video of this woman who had just given birth to her second child, and they're asking her if she wants to breastfeed. She said no. That was her personal preference, and the nurses and the doctors were like, "It's up to you. Whatever you want, that's perfectly fine." And she talked about in the comment how in her what's that called?
Comment section.
The caption. She was talking about in her caption how she dealt with a lot of postpartum symptoms after having her first kid when she was breastfeeding. Because if you have breastfed, and this is something that women who don't breastfeed, who have never breastfed or whatever, don't understand, you have to feed your child every 2 to 3 hours. Now, if you are breastfeeding, that means that is you up every 2 to 3 hours. That means you are not getting a full night's sleep. That means you are tired as fuck. That is when you start to actually hallucinate. And, like, you're like, you don't even know where you are anymore.
Can I just say, same for exclusively pumping moms.
Yes.
That was moi.
Yes. Pumping.
2 to 3 hours.
Breastfeeding. Same shit.
Yeah.
So, God forbid someone's like, I don't want to do that because I lost myself in that point in my life. There are men in the comments saying, you don't love your child. Why did you choose to become a mother again? Why are you doing this to yourself again? Why are you doing this to your kid? You don't care about your kid.
Bro.
And I'm like, I'm reading shit and I'm just getting angrier and angrier. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm commenting as many things as I can because I'm like, how the fuck are you going to tell somebody what to do with their body? If a child is fed, that is all that matters.
And to think that probably some of these men are fathers themselves or
That's the
husbands.
That's the thing. Their fucking profile picture, because you know they're private because you not putting your shit on the...
She not playing!
Bro, I'm not fucking playing because I be going to the profile. Dad. Like, it just says dad. I'm like, fuck you. I hope your kids leave your ass.
Right.
Like, why do you have children?
I'ma steal your wife.
Right. I'ma get her.
She come with me.
Watch your wife. And your kids. They're mine now.
Right.
And you're paying child support.
Now. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Because how the fuck? I don't understand how you have room to speak when you don't even know what that's like.
I feel bad for some of those women who have to go through that and have to be with men of that nature. Because, I don't know. It could be all over the place with this one because there are women who feel that way as well. There are women who feel...
a lot.
Yeah, there are women who feel like you need to breastfeed your baby. You need to do this, that, and the third. You need to do it this way and no other way. Or it could be these men who are making their women feel that way. That they're making them feel like they have to breastfeed. They have to do this, they have to do that. They have to do it their way and no other way.
Even the doctors and the nurses making you feel that way. Like,
oh my gosh.
That's a thing too.
When I tell you... Oh my, I had a very bad experience trying to breastfeed Callie in the hospital. The first couple days after I had her, I was trying my hardest. She just wasn't latching to me at all. She would not latch to my boob. My nipple was falling off. I'm not even lying. My nipple, literally, because of the way she was trying to latch and she couldn't, it like broke my nipple. And it was so painful because I was still trying, in agony, trying to get her to latch. Tell me why... On the third day, they handed me a nipple shield, finally. After I asked for one.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Third day, they handed me a nipple shield. They said, here, try this. Oh, you can't latch? Okay, we'll get the lactation specialist in here. She said, oh, just flip her around. Flip her around. What is that going to do? I flip around to the football position, holding her. She's still... It's not working. I'm crying. I'm sobbing. It hurts so bad. And I'm like... And she's losing weight, which is normal, but I was scared.
Yeah.
So, the lactation specialist came in to me 2 times... in the postpartum room. So I was like, I can't get her to latch and I don't know what to do. My nipple's falling off.
Right.
Finally, it was the last day that I was about to get discharged. That morning, a nurse comes in and I'm sitting there crying. I'm talking to Keena. I'm like, Keena, like, I don't know what to do. I can't feed her. Like, I was stressed. I was spiraling, literally spiraling because these nurses, lactation specialists, they all made me feel like I had to do it. Like there was no other way.
Yeah.
Then finally, this nurse came in on the morning of my discharge. She was so sweet. She was like, sweetie, listen, you know, you don't have to just breastfeed. There's other ways. I can go get you formula right now. And I was like, are you kidding me? 4 days. It was 4 days of this. I was in the hospital for 4 days. Had her the first day, 3 days of postpartum. On the last day I was about to leave, finally a nurse comes in and she's like, I can get you formula if you're really struggling that bad right now. And I was like, I literally broke down in front of her. I was like, you're the first person to tell me that this is okay, that I'm struggling. Because mind you, like, I saw nurses come in, out, in, out. I had to see like 20 nurses over the time I was there because of the rotation shift, like, or the shift rotation, whatever. And nobody told me that it was okay that I was struggling. I thought there was something wrong with me. Yeah. I thought there was something wrong with my body. I thought there was something wrong with her. Yeah. Which, now that I think about it, she could have had a tongue tie. Yeah. Because I did my research. For some reason, none of the nurses or doctors said that could have been a thing. Right. So it's like, I had to sit there and spiral. Literally spiral. She's like on me. I'm looking shit up on my phone. Like, what's wrong with me? In the hospital bed. With the doctors outside my room. Like, yeah. Nobody told me it was okay that I was struggling. Nobody told me that sometimes babies just aren't going to latch and that you might have to exclusively pump or formula feed. Why was I not told that was okay? I had to go through that experience, and it made me very sad that I couldn't breastfeed my baby, but I came to terms with it, and the people around me were able to accept that that was that. Keenan didn't judge me for not having to breastfeed. Nobody around me judged me. Mm-hmm. Luckily, I have very supportive family and friends in that case, and I didn't feel like I was being forced to do it after a while of coming to terms and accepting it. Yeah. You know? But it was hard. It was hard, and I can see how hard it can be for moms in that same boat as me who couldn't breastfeed and had to pump or had to formula feed, because you do feel like something's wrong with you, because it's like your natural instinct to want to do that. Yeah. And being in a position where you feel like you're being judged, whether it be by your, like, the father of your baby or your family or your friends or even these random ass people on social media, it's terrible, you know? Yeah. Like, you're already thinking that something's wrong with you, and then you're having to face judgment from the outside world on top of it. Yeah. It's fucked up.
Yeah, and I think the point of, you know, people sharing their truths isn't to be hated. It's to be like, hey, I see you, and I am you, and we might not be going through the exact same thing, but I'm struggling, and this is what it is, and I know you are too, and that's fine. Because it's normal. Mm-hmm. It's so normal. Who the fuck has their shit together? Nobody. Please let me know. Like, who knows what they're doing? I would love to know. We're all just even doing it professionals, bro. Like, you know, you go to your doctor. They have kids. Do you think that they give their kids the healthiest food every single fucking day? No, bitch. They're probably getting a lollipop and saying, "Shut the fuck up." Like, it's just like,
nobody's fucking perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Everybody has to realize that you have to, like, people just have to stop thinking that things have to be one way or no way, you know? Like, that's just far gone at this point. Like, if you think that way, I feel like you're just kind of stuck in, like, the past, because that was how that shit worked back then. Yeah. It's not like that today. Right. We are gonna express ourselves now. We're gonna use our voice. We're gonna stand up and say, no, this is what we're going through, or this is how I do things, or fuck you. Or that's it. Like, that's it, you know? Like, we just go through so much at the end of the day, and there's no room for any of that. Yeah. There's no room.
We just gotta stand together and just accept it for what it is, to be honest. Like, obviously, if things are not, you know, done in a healthy way, or there is actually an issue, I understand stepping in and, you know, trying to, you know, kind of saying something. Like, you know, I've seen videos of, like, people, like, smoking L's, like, with their kids. Like, I saw one video, bro, this man literally gave his baby, like, let his baby hit the L.
I saw that. No, I actually think CPS got called on them. Like, people found them, and they were charged, I think, and the baby got taken away. Yeah. I literally think that was, like, a couple years ago, right? Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw, like, these comments and like a update on the video. Like, apparently that happened. Yeah. So,
like, that's not okay.
No. But like, that's the thing. Obviously, we know when things are not going to be okay. Like, we're not dumb here. Right. Like, like, if we see that something's not safe or not healthy, we're going to say something. Yeah. Like, we know that. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. People just make me upset. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
I just think hating people for anything, like any life decision that you make, there's going to be a struggle in that decision, right? The fact that I chose to have a kid, don't make me feel like shit because I'm struggling. I just don't understand it because we are people as well. Not only are we mothers, but we're also human beings trying to maneuver through life itself.
Mm-hmm. We're still trying to figure ourselves out.
Right.
Let alone, we just brought this new human into the world, and now we gotta figure them out, and we're doing everything all at once. Everything's happening all at once right now.
Like, the pressure of being a mom is insane. Crazy. Because not only does your life have to be good, but this brand new human being that came out knowing not a damn thing. You're in charge of that shit, bro.
You are in charge.
And it's crazy when you're in it. Because obviously, you know, when you have a kid, you have to raise them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You became a parent. That's your job.
Yeah. But see, that's what a good mom thinks.
Yes.
That's something that's really big to me, because it's like, if you, I think I might have said this last time, but if you worry about being a good mom, you are a good mom.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things that I go by, because if you're stressed out about how you're doing things, if you're like, oh my god, like, am I doing this right? Girl, yes. If you want to change things, go ahead. That's fine. That's your life. But if you know that things are still being taken care of and your baby is safe and healthy and you're doing okay, you're trying your best, that's all that matters.
Right. You're allowed to figure it out.
Right.
You're allowed to fail. You're allowed to do things
You're
wrong.
allowed to make mistakes. That's okay. We're all making mistakes.
Everybody.
Callie fell off the bed 4 times. I don't.
Right, like the first
what
time
am I
Romeo.
Gonna do?
Right, the first time Romeo fell off the bed, he was 6 months old, and I woke up to him on the floor, and I'm like,
yeah.
I sobbed so hard, bro.
No, yeah.
I was mad as fuck. First of all, I was mad as shit. Mm-hmm. And I think I told you about it, and then you're like, yeah, luckily that didn't happen with Callie, and then right after you're like, she actually fell, and I'm like, bro,
the first time actually happened on the couch. I was exhausted. I was just with her alone. I think she was also like 6 months old. Actually, we're sitting there on the couch. I don't know what happened. All I remember is I opened my eyes and heard a thump, and she was on the ground, like, and it was the couch, so it wasn't like a big fall.
Yeah.
But the way, so I like screamed, and my mom came out of her room, and she was like, "What happened?" I was like, "She fell, oh my god!" And I literally called the on-call doctor. I was like, my baby just fell off the. I'm like literally freaking out, and she's like, okay, like, she's like, listen, we get, like, they're so sweet actually. The on-call doctors, they're the doctors that you call if it's like 12 o'clock at night.
Right.
Like you're gonna get calls like that. Yeah. It's like, so yeah, the doctor, the nurse that I end up speaking to was like, we get calls like this all the time, like, just monitor her, like, as long as she's like acting okay and she's eating and she's sleeping fine, like, she'll be fine, like, you'll be fine, like, you know. It's that reassurance that we need, because things are gonna happen, mistakes are gonna be made, and that's just normal in motherhood.
Yes.
It's so normal.
In life.
Yes. Like,
in general,
we're gonna fuck up, bro. Like, that's just what it is. We're 26 years old. Right. We're still figuring this shit out.
Bro, I'm trying. It's my 3rd day out here. I don't know. Like, that's how I feel every day. That's actually, I think that's like my my bio and so I don't know what it is, but it's like my 3rd day out here. I don't know. Do you know what you're doing?
It's like every year you turn a new age and people are like, "Oh, how does it feel to be 26?" Like, my 3rd day out here.
Bro, I couldn't tell you a damn thing.
Bro.
I guess, like, the advice for someone who just wants to be there as support for someone who is a mother, even if they're not going through postpartum anything, like, which is so rare, like, good for you, bitch, like, good for you.
Applause.
But just assume, honestly, that someone is going through something behind the scenes, because some people are really good at masking it up, you know? Like, yeah, I don't even know how the fuck she does it. I'm like, I don't even know, like...
I just be like, Phoop!
Yeah.
Like, it's like when they do that face, it's like a frowny face and like a smiley face.
Yeah.
That's me.
No, I be so open with this shit. And I honestly, I communicate that a lot with my child, too. I'm like, no, you're actually frustrating me so much right now. Like, I need us to lock in. Like, I literally tell him lock in. I'm like, lock in, bro.
I can't wait till Callie gets to the age where I can tell her that mommy's tired and I'm gonna go take a nap, so you go do you. Yeah. And I'm gonna sleep.
No, literally, like, he gets it, and literally at nighttime, I'm like, I read you your book. I'm like, he's like, Mommy, lay in here with me. I'm like, I gotta shower, I gotta go do things. I'll be back here later. I'm like, you go to sleep, and I gotta handle me. I'm so happy I got to that stage, right? Like, I remember,
I think it's actually good for them, too.
Yeah.
The little independence, like, you know, like, shows them, like, that you'll be okay. Right. I'm right here still, but you're okay.
Right. Like, he has his own room now, which is fucking beautiful. In the beginning, I cried. I cried so hard because I was so used to him sleeping in my room, sleeping in my bed since he was born. When he got his new room, bro, he literally didn't even want to, like, be in his room because he knew that his bed wasn't in my room anymore. Yeah. And he literally kept going up to my room, and he was, like, throwing fits and everything like that. And once I realized it was because he realized that he was about to have this new, like, separation. Space, yeah, like, he knew that we were about to be separate. Yeah. I, like, realized it, and my sister is there, bro. I started bawling my eyes out. I'm like, he knows that I'm not gonna be with him at night. Like, literally crying. Like, oh my god, I was a mess.
How long did it take for him to actually sleep in his own bed, like in his own room?
By the third day.
That's actually good.
It was pretty good. It was right before school started, which was
beautiful.
So crazy. Or might have been the first week of school, but regardless, it didn't take that long for him to transition. Now we do have a bed in his room for like one of the adults to sleep in there.
I saw that because he went in. He was like, look at my room, Rachel, and like I was like, this bed's probably for somebody.
Yeah, like most of the time somebody is in there with him. But if I have things to do and I don't want like loud noises in the room or whatever, I'll go to my room and I just keep the door open, because somebody will hear him if he really wants to cry and like whatever. But yeah, just like forming that independent. Oh, I like turned off. Yeah. Forming that independence is something that I think. It's one of the most beautiful things that's happened, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Just like letting him live his life and whatever. But you know, that's still a struggle because you come back and shit's drawn all over and there's pee all over the bed and you're like, bro,
and that's
what
why
the
it's
fuck?
His
room.
Yeah,
that's the reality of it.
Yeah,
like. This past week, I just been feeling really out of it, and I feel as though I couldn't be there the way I wanted to. Like, when he would come home from school, I was just so over it. Like, I just, like, anytime that he came to me and was, like, whining and stuff like that, I was like, bro, please just, I can't right now. I really cannot. Like, I need you to go downstairs. I need space from you right now, because I was so in my head about other things that having nothing to do with motherhood. And I feel as though sometimes mothers feel as though they can't really think about themselves in that way because they do need to provide for their kid. And I completely get it if you are someone who doesn't have the help that like I have. Like for example, I live at home with my parents. So there is someone for him to be around and they could feed him dinner if I literally cannot. Or there's just been many instances where I'm like, I come to my parents, I'm like, I cannot do this right now.
You have that support system.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm very open about it because I'm like, listen, like, I know you guys do so much for me, but I'm not there. I also know if I'm going to be present right now for my kid, I'm going to be a bitch. And I can't help it. Like, sometimes, like, the nagging, the little things, I'd be like, it's going to piss me the fuck off. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. I had a time, actually, I was getting so frustrated with Callie, bro. Mm-hmm. She was doing that, you know, with the cry, the whine, like, non-stop for like a good 20 minutes. I picked her up, and I was like, Callie, shut up. No, I'm not even lying. I said, shut up. Like, I was at that point.
Yes.
After I said it, I felt horrible. Yes. But in the moment, I was like,
no, you meant it.
It just came out.
No,
I was like,
meant us.
Shut up. But you know who heard me when I said it? My mom. She came up to me and she was like, don't tell her that. And I was like, Mom, I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. I'm frustrated and I let it out. Right. She's not going to remember. She's 2. She's not going to remember that I told her to shut up. You think I don't love her because I said shut up? No. Right. I still love... She's my baby. Mm-hmm. I got frustrated.
Right.
Like...
Get overwhelmed.
It's so overwhelming when they get to that point. The tantrum, the screaming, the crying. Like, it makes my nervous system and my body be feeling like...
Yes.
Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I'm just, like, on edge as fuck. And I can't... Like, I feel like I can't function, and it really fucks with me. And she's only 2, so she's still in her terrible 2s phase, and tantrums are coming left and right.
It goes to 3, maybe 4 too. Just letting you know.
Oh.
that is a period. Right now, yo, the other day, Romeo pissed me the fuck off. It might have been yesterday. It was Halloween. He's making a mess in my room. Mind you, I just cleaned the fuck out of my room. Like, it's been a while, too, because I fall into this really bad habit where when I'm going through it mentally, shit is a fucking wreck. Shit is a mess. There is hampers full in the corner. My desk is just full of shit. There's stuff all over the couch. Like, my bed's never made. Ever made. There's toys everywhere. And I was like, you know what? Today, I'm going to clean all this up. I cleaned all this up. He came home from school, started bringing all his toys out. They're all over the floor. I'm trying to get ready because it's Halloween. I'm trying to get lit, you know. But also, I'm going to be a responsible mother and take my kid out, you know, trick-or-treating. So I'm like, listen, clean up the toys because Callie's coming over. We're going to go trick-or-treating. He said, no. And I said, no. He said, don't tell me what to do. I said, oh. I said, okay. So I'm putting my makeup on. I said, I'm going to go with Callie. And I'm going to go trick-or-treating with her because you don't want to clean up.
Right.
He said, don't tell me that.
Oh. Excuse me. Sorry.
I said, oh, okay, so you're going to stay here tonight.
Right?
Like, you're going to stay here because you think I'm joking. And I was dead ass.
Yeah.
If he didn't clean that fucking room, that's the one thing that they say for parenting is if you're going to, like, make a threat, which is not a threat because I'm dead ass. I'm
gonna leave.
I'm for real. Mommy gonna get lit. Like, you got me fucked up.
Right.
So I'm so serious with this shit. Like, every time I say something, I'm not bluffing at all.
Yeah.
I tell you what it is, you're not gonna listen. Okay, that's cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Personally,
you speak to him like a person.
He's a human being.
It's not that baby talk no more. It's like,
we're not.
We're gonna do this right now, and you're gonna listen to me.
Exactly. So I told him straight up, and I'm on the phone with Keenan, I think too, and I was like, "Yo, they're almost here. So if you don't clean up by the time they get here, you're not leaving this house. We're not putting you in this fireman costume, and you're not gonna walk around and get candy, okay? Like, let's not." And then he was like, they're almost here? I was like, yeah, so clean up. Right. He starts throwing shit into the fucking baskets and shit. I was like, as you should. I'm like, put on makeup because I'm like a bad bitch.
Because you still came out looking like a bad bitch.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's just me. That is just me. And I've seen people with their kids like, oh no, like, you know, like the gentle parenting. I think I'm still gentle parenting because it's not like I'm whooping his ass. Like, oh, you want to clean this room? I'm gonna whoop you.
Right.
No, but there needs to be some type of understanding here. Why are you cleaning this room? Because we want to go somewhere. You're not about to just do whatever and then expect me just be like, all right, it's fine. He's Romeo, he's a little boy. Like,
no. He's 4, but he's able to still meet your expectations and understand that things have to be done for a reason.
Yes.
It's not just la-di-da. Like, we're not just doing anything we want to do.
Right. Every night before bed, I read to him because I made it my thing to read to him. I'm not gonna lie, for the first, like, 2 years, maybe 3, I didn't read to him that much. I'm gonna be very honest. And I know you're supposed to and whatever, and I would, like, read to him every once in a while, but he would always, like, take the book from me and, like, you know how kids are when you're, like, trying to read and they just, like, throw the book.
When I try to read to Callie right now, she just turns the page every time I read, so I'm just like, okay, here, take it.
No, literally,
I just give her the book.
Exactly, and that shit would piss me off, so I'm like, all right, take the fucking book. I'm not gonna read shit. Like, you just point at pictures and you tell me what's on there. And that's fine.
Yeah.
But now, it's like this... It's our bonding moment. You know, he's at school all day and he comes home and every time he comes home, he's like, Mommy, I missed you.
Aww.
That's his first thing he says to me every day. So I'm like, at nighttime, we have a routine. 8 o'clock, around there, we get in the bath, shower, whatever, get ready for bed, we lay down, I read you a book, you go to sleep. Every single day, though, he's like, I don't want to take a shower. I don't want to take a bath. I don't want to do this. I'm like, okay, well, we're still going to do that. And you're not about to get a book read to you. Like, that's it. You're gonna be upset in the shower, but because I had to force you in there, we're not about to read. Right. And it's like the most simplest thing, but to him, like, this is our bonding. Like, this is where
it's
we
like
can
make or break it.
Yeah. And so he listens. Yeah. Like, of course he's upset in the beginning, but I'm like, listen, let's bring your cars into the tub. Like, let's give him a car wash. Like, we can all take a bath together, you know? Yeah. There also needs to be some playfulness into it. You can't just be, like, barking orders. They're kids.
Right. Like, it has to be a little fun. Yeah. Because, like, that's what's going to drive them.
Right.
Like, they're not going to be, like I know some people might be super strict, and they might just
bark orders. You can't bark at a kid.
No, you can't. I was waiting for you to do it. Bro.
That's my new thing. I'm just be barking.
I know. Remember you were in the corner looking at Callie and you're like, burr. Or no, we were like, wait, come here.
I know. She's like, burr.
And then she was like sad. And she was like, no. I love that.
I'm gonna just play around. Like,
right.
You don't gotta be serious.
Fun. You don't gotta be all serious all the time. Like, you just gotta let them know that things have to get done, and you know, we're just here.
Right.
We're just vibing.
Trying
our best. That's it.
Really, just literally. That's what it is. It's just trying.
Yeah, always
seeing
trying.
what works, and if it don't work, like, try something else.
Right. I just have to say I'm so happy that you have him on a routine. And I think it's,
God.
bro, I think it's best because, like, you know, now he's in school. So, of
Yes.
course, like, it's kind of like you have to have a routine because he has to get, like, used to the same thing almost every day. I'm struggling with Callie so bad because it's so hard for me to get her on routine because basically all it's about right now, because she's not in daycare or she starts school next year. It's so hard for me because all day is about just keeping her occupied.
Yeah.
And it's so hard when I have so many other things to do. And I'm like, she's like, tell me to sit down in her chair, and I do, but then I'm like, fuck, I have to go do my laundry, like I need clothes, or like I need to go take a shower, or I need to edit something, or I need to like anything, like it could be anything, and then I'm like, okay baby, like Mom will be right back, and I'm like rushing like to go do what I have to do, and then she's following me, she's like, mommy, I want to play. That's all it is all day long until she's in school. That's when I think I'm gonna be able to get the routine going, but that's not till next September.
Yeah. For me, Romeo was never on a routine. Like, if you, like, we used to be here till, like, 2, 3 in the morning, and Romeo was just running around. Like,
all vibes.
And
he's running.
Just running around, and my, you know, at home, they'd be like, yo, he needs to go to bed earlier, and I'm like, well, he's up. Right. So we up. Like, like, we're lit.
He's up, we up. Right. I get to sleep in a little bit.
Exactly. We would literally be asleep until, like, late, like 12.
Love that.
1.
Yeah.
And this is, like, when I didn't have, a job either or anything else really going on. So it was, like, we're just here vibing. And don't get me wrong, though. It made me feel like shit. Because I see every other mom waking up with her kid at 6:45 in the morning. And I'm like...
never.
Like, and I'm like... What am I doing? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. When Callie would go to sleep early, but when she was younger, and Andrew, she'd be like waking up through the night. And when she would have those like 6:30, 7 a.m. wake up times, oh hell no. Yeah, I'd be asleep in the playpen.
Right.
Couldn't do it. I'm grateful that she sleeps in now till like 10.
Yeah, it's honestly nice when your kid sleeps in, and when they go to school.
I'm so ready for that.
It's so nice, honestly.
Yeah.
You will get the worst parts of them though, because you'll get them in the morning when they don't want to get up, and you'll get them after school when they've been good all day, and now they can release every little thing they've been holding on to, like, and you're like, what the fuck?
Didn't you get an email from his teacher?
Yes. I need to pull this shit up.
Please do.
I need to pull this up.
I was dying,
bro. I saw this shit and I was like, you're fucking lying to me right now. Hold up. Okay. This is an email I got or a message I got from Romeo's teacher. It says, Romeo at lunch today, when giving out dessert, he said he was done. He did not fully finish his Rice Krispie. I had said that he would not get another one. He talked back saying, yes, I will be getting another treat.
Crazy.
I thought that was funny as shit. I thought it was hilarious. But I'm like, this teacher's dead ass upset. Like, right? She's like, he talked back and said that but that's the thing, he does that shit. He's in that stage of his life, and honestly, I feel like they should understand, but
yeah,
that's just like a kid being a kid. But I don't know, maybe other kids don't do that. Maybe other kids there are very respectful, and you know, but
like, no, this is my kid, my baby.
Like, I understand where he gets it from, because that's definitely me. Like, fuck you mean? I don't want this one anymore. I want that one.
I want a whole new one. What do you mean?
I asked him about it when he came home from school. I was like, Romeo, what happened at school today? He said, I wanted gummy bears. I said, so you knew what I was talking about. You knew exactly what I was referencing when I asked you what went on in school today.
Crazy.
I was like, but what else was this? You know, what else happened in this story? Because what?
So like he ate half the Rice Krispie and then like didn't want the rest, and then he wanted something else.
He probably saw some other kids with the gummy bears and was like, I want that instead.
I will be getting that one.
Yes.
Actually.
And honestly, pretty valid. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, that looks good. I want that.
Right,
like I get that.
Who the fuck just walked past here?
Who that? I don't know who that was. I didn't know you were doing that. I was like, oh. Ooh. I hope you guys love us because we're a mess. Enjoy the mess.
Right. Enjoy this mess. I feel like that's just what the title should be. Enjoy this mess. Because literally, it's like, bro, I'm fucked up.
We're
You're
messy.
fucked up. Everybody's fucked up. Let's just live in it and enjoy it. Like, it might smell a little bit.
Smell? Not saying we stink.
It might.
Wait, that was stink. No, I know what you meant though.
No, like it might.
It's gonna be stinky.
It might stink.
It's gonna stink.
It's cool, bro. I'll do it later. I'll deal with it later.
Right.
Just vibe.
I think that's the basis of this whole entire episode at this point. Like, just live it out.
Bless this mess. Isn't that like a sign people get in their homes?
Yeah.
Bless
Bless
this
this
mess.
mess. And it's like in cursive.
Right. It's like, okay.
Right.
Oh fuck! I just
Oh, what just
I
happened?
caught that.
Oh.
I was about to fall.
I saw it in the reflection and I was like, what just happened? Yeah, that's... Oh, did you want to cheers?
No, I just. we
Oh.
can- Okay.
Bless his mess.
Yes.
I thought you were trying to cheers.
God bless.
Okay. Shout out Mario.
Right.
I'm a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just think all in all, like we said, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be frantic. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be all the feelings, and you just have to go through it. If you need help, don't be afraid to go get it. If you don't, if you feel you're okay, that's okay. Do what you
Right.
need to do for yourself. Do what you need to do for your family, for your kid, for whatever it is. And stop listening to the judgment, to the outside noise. It's hard, we know, but that's just how you're going to be able to pull yourself through, because none of that matters at the end of the day. If you know you're okay, if you know your kid's okay, that's all that matters.
Right. Like, if you're someone who sees someone going through something, offer what you can. If you don't have money, if you don't got nothing really going for you, talk to them.
Right.
That's like the biggest thing. Like, let them have a space that's very free and very judgment free. And
be
like,
open-minded, because
Yes.
maybe you haven't experienced what they're going through, but be able to listen and be able to support and give them the love that they need.
Right. Even if you don't know what to say to something because you can't relate, be like, listen, I don't know what to say to you right now because I haven't been through this personally, but I am here to listen to you and help you, process what you're going through, and maybe just have something for you to lean on.
Right. Just have an open ear. Just let them know that you support them, and because sometimes mothers, that's just what we need.
Right.
Support.
Sometimes we feel like we can't speak up about these things because it feels like complaining about the decision that we made.
Yeah.
And it's like, I understand the decision I made in becoming a mother, and every mother that has had a child understands what that means. You have to be a mother, and you have to go through a lot of shit, and it comes with a bunch of stuff that you didn't expect, and you just have to kind of just run with it. But that doesn't mean I'm not upset, I'm not frustrated, I'm not angry, I'm not sad, I'm feeling like I'm like missing out on more of the life. Like, those things are so normal to feel. And even if you don't have a kid, some people are like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Like, you're comparing yourself to other people. Like, I was talking about earlier, like, waking up my kid earlier. Like, I felt so bad because I was like, I can't wake up early. I was so tired. Couldn't do it. But I'm not the only one.
Right.
And they might be waking up early, and they might have their own fucking struggle that they deal with. Like, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Like, sometimes it's plastic. Sometimes it's not real.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're looking at some turf. Like,
Real
you know what I
shit.
mean? Like,
Yes.
sometimes that shit is just...
Yep.
You don't know until you're there, and then you're like, oh, there's a lot of stuff that you just don't see. So it's like...
Never judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. You have
Never,
no idea what goes into anything.
You gotta read them pages, girl.
Right. Even if someone does have support and someone has everything that you don't or that they need, they might still be going through their own shit. They might have depression, anxiety. They might have underlying issues that you know nothing about because they're not openly talking about it. So openly talk about this shit and don't give a fuck about what anyone has to say. I'm so passionate about this, which is why I'm like kind of going off right now.
Yeah.
But be open.
Yeah.
Like, being genuine, that shit is going to just not only help you, but help somebody else. But I think we have recent comments on our TikTok, like people saying like, yo, you're doing God's work, like, because you're openly talking about things that a lot of other mothers are feeling shame and like being shamed for.
Yeah. I'm happy to be in the position where we're able to do this, and we're able to have a platform where other mothers feel as though they feel safe in our space. That is huge, because I know I always needed something like that. You did as well. And now we've come here and we're able to build community and bring mothers, bring women, bring parents together to talk about the things that need to be voiced. Because motherhood's going to be hard. Parenthood is hard. babies, they are hard. That is it. It's a struggle out here. That's it. And we're going to be here for you. We're going to tell you about our own experiences. We're going to stay real and raw like we always have, because we know that there's women and mothers out there that can relate to us. And we want you to know that it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Nothing's wrong with you.
Literally. Nothing is wrong with you. We've all come to that point where we're like, what is wrong with us? Nothing. Right. Nothing. We're just going through it. If you care a lot, though, if you worry a lot, you're doing good. Just know you are. Everybody's worrying. One thing we all are. Everybody's always worrying. Everybody overthinks. Everybody is going through something. And I think we just really have to use our voices, use our platforms. Like we said, TikTok is a great safe space for mothers right now in those communities that are being built. I think it's beautiful, and I think it's a great step towards mothers and women being able to be so open about the real life experiences that happen within motherhood.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. We're happy to have you here. We're happy to be here for you.
Yes.
And like we always say, please don't be afraid to reach out if you need somebody to talk to, if you just need open ears, open arms. We're here. And I think we should just give a shout out to our new little community that's kind of forming on TikTok right now.
Yes, I love it. I love, like, following new moms, like, seeing their kids, like, hearing stuff that they're going through. Like, it's all so relatable, and I'm like, yes. Like, I love seeing that. It's, like, my entire feed. Our entire feed for our podcast is literally just other moms, like,
literally
being mothers, and I love it, because I'm like, yes, like, I get to support you. And that's the thing, too. We're not asking for you to support us either.
No.
We're just, I guess, creating a platform where moms can speak up, and you guys can talk to each other in the comments, or maybe even, like, I've been talking about this for a while, like, creating, like, a community thing, and I was thinking about it a lot today. I think I want, you know, our community to grow a little bit more before I start to really make that a thing. Even if you don't become close with us, maybe become close with another mom. Maybe you meet up and you guys have your own little, like, play date, and like, you know, whatever happens. But I would just love to see moms really coming together and becoming friends and being willing just to talk about shit and whatever. Oh,
she said she would be quiet.
That's a lie.
I'm gonna play in bed.
Okay.
We have, like, friends here.
Right, we just had this.
Say hi, guys.
I have been on here before.
Right, Keenan's been here.
Hi. I said hi earlier.
We saw her earlier. Leek, you came and come over.
The
Yeah, you
failed
said hi
live
last
studio
time
audience.
you were
What the
here.
fuck?
Leek came in last time.
We are a fam. What did you say?
Family, not a
Family.
gang. Not a gang. Family.
Family. That's what we are.
For the gang members.
Oh,
Oh my
just
God.
Over the bike. Let's get that outside.
This is literally our family. I love our family.
I'm gonna cry again.
I cried on your birthday, remember?
Yeah.
I was sobbing, bro. I'm so grateful for the people in my life. Like, it's insane. Like, when I think about it, I get so emotional because
Bro.
we didn't know each other our whole lives, and now it's, like, going on 10 years. and it's,
Literally,
like,
and we have babies.
and, like, so much has happened, and so much is yet to come, and I think that's one thing to look forward to as a mother, just to, like, incorporate something else into this conversation, but there's so much more we're going to experience, and I'm just so excited to, like, just see everything unfold and the family grow, and again, just community, like, having people. You have to be quiet because we're recording. We're almost done, though.
Almost done.
Can you, are you gonna eat ice cream?
Here, sit.
No.
Oh, don't know. Oh, this is kind of sharp. I don't want you to hurt that.
Here.
Here she goes.
Emma.
She's doing the thing.
Is there anything we can give you to distract you for like 5 minutes?
Here's my phone. You want to watch The Grinch?
Oh, I want to watch the good.
Okay, come here.
But yeah, we're all doing our fucking best. Like, let's just give it a little round of applause for the mamas out there and all the people who are really just trying.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
existing and you're trying your fucking best. It don't matter where you are right now. You're already succeeding. You're
There's
already
more to
doing the
come.
fucking thing.
There's
Exactly.
always more to come. The universe is on your side.
Exactly. Believe it, say it, preach that shit, speak it to yourself, sing about it in the shower. I don't give a fuck. Tell yourself
Right.
that shit.
Yes.
If somebody's gonna tell you, it's gonna be us. And if anything, it should be you.
Yes.
It should be you. Out of everybody. Don't listen to anything
I
anyone
want a
says.
picture.
All
I'm
right,
a
baby.
playground. I'm a playground.
Girly girl. We love you immensely.
Yes.
We are so happy to have this platform always.
Yes, and I love seeing us grow right now. Like,
I
I literally text
know.
Rachel, like, every day, and I'm, like, just so excited for us to be, like, consistent and posting and,
Right.
like, you know, commenting and just like getting to see people's lives unfold. Like
because like
so excited.
we're years into this now, but I feel like it's just like life has happened and we have the babies and you know, I think just like getting to the point of really like digging in there now, it's so exciting.
We're locking in.
We're
bro.
locked in.
We're locked in. So I'm just so excited to have like guests on here and like to have like even more conversations about some real shit. Like people are reaching out at this point, which I fucking love.
I know.
I love the fact that people want to talk about shit that they've gone through. Be like, I feel like this could help other moms. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's fucking do it.
Even people reaching out to be special guests.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that because we're going to be having some more people on here very soon.
We might be in a different setting.
Change of setting for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to need to upgrade.
Yeah.
So, yeah, stay tuned for that. It's going to be very exciting.
I'm so excited to see what's next. And just for everything, for everybody. Like, this is just a period of time, and just know you can evolve, and there is time for you to become the person that you want to be and the mother that you want to be and get to the place of life where you do feel okay, even if you don't right now. Because having a kid is a lot. And we understand that. You understand that. And it's okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
We're here for you.
We're good. All right, guys. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok.
Subscribe to us on
On YouTube at A Young MILF Podcast.
You can listen to us on all podcast platforms. You can even watch us on YouTube. Callie, say right? Okay.
Callie, say subscribe. Subscribe?
Say follow us.
None of those things?
No.
Now you don't want to speak?
She loves her TT, that's it.
Yes. That's fine. That's okay.
Aw.
I love you too.
So cute.
I got on my back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, while Callie does that, we can close out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Be sure to follow us on our individual pages as well. At yes. My Instagram is at.
Yes, Sonny, stop.
What's going
Oh
on?
my God.
What is that? What's going on back there? My Instagram is at Johnny Netties.
And mine is at Rachel Anastasia.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Hello. I'm holding you.
Ah! Whoa!
Whoa.
Wah!
Oh my.
Ah, I got you. Ah, you poked me in the eye.
I will go bed.
Okay. All right. Well, Callie's going to bed, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
What's happening on top of my? Callie just got up here.
Oh yeah! There you go.
They're all bent.
Get into it.
Oh.
That's what
Wow.
she's been waiting to do.
I know.
Oh, are you twisted?
Oh, God.
Are you
All
stuck?
right, let's not break expensive
You
things.
okay?
All right, guys.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you soon. Callie, say bye-bye.
Say bye.
No.
Bye. Mwah.
I love Keenan's mom.
What?
Tri-State Pictures.
Look.
Tri-State Pictures.
We're bouncing.
Book me at Keenan Kelly _Keenan Kelly.
Bro, it's
Book
actually
me.
crazy.
Actually, book Johnny too. You already know what we do.
At the BTS.
BTS bitch. Because guess what? The BTS bitch is back.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hey. 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 Whoa.
I cannot right now.
Yeah.
Bro, she climbed up there by herself.
Hey, what, you got a pogo stick? What?
Right?
I'm a horse.
I quit.
I'm like those electrical ones at the fucking outside the Kmart.
Outside the Kmart. Kai said, giddy up.
Get up.
Oh.
Get
All right. My back's turning.
Oh my God.
Callie. All right, I'm getting a cramp. Please. Oh, my eyeball, please. No.